I think that I would be a great member to add to the technology leadership team. I have a lot of ideas about how to use technology in a classroom, and it is not just about using technology, but using it effectively. I think that the best way to use technology in your classroom is to get your students involved with it, with hands-on activities so that your students are being producers of technology, not just consumers. Some ways to get your students involved is to have tools that they can use themselves, such as iPads for different apps, laptops or desktop computers to conduct research, portable cameras to allow them to film, whether it be to make a commercial or to film a play that they've been working on or to make an awareness campaign that they can share with their school. And something that every classroom can have their own of is a smartboard or any kind of interactive whiteboard. I am trained in how to use all of these different fields of technology, and I would feel comfortable sharing tips and tricks with my colleagues and allowing my own students to use them. The technology integration matrix shows the importance of not only using technology to instruct, but also letting technology use be a learning experience for our students. It's about teaching them how to use these devices, getting them comfortable with the technology, and helping them understand that there are rules and expectations when we are online and when we are using this technology. I would bring the attitude of letting our students use technology in the classrooms instead of simply using technology to just show instruction. As I briefly mentioned before, a big part of using technology is teaching your students to use the technology. With that comes the responsibility and awareness of how to be safe on the internet. The ISTE standards talk about creating digital citizens when we train our students on how to properly and correctly use technology and everything that it has to offer. I think the first part of this is setting clear expectations for our students, letting them know that it is a treat to use technology, but also expressing how exciting it is and that they can learn so much from the internet. Having your students understand that there are things out there that are not appropriate for school, and that when we use technology in class, we need to stay focused on our projects and not get sidetracked. Putting clear consequences and rewards, I think, is super helpful for this. For example, if everyone gets their assignment done without distractions, we can have 15 minutes of playing on the preloaded apps on the iPad, and then vice versa. If people are going to sites that are not approved or they're getting sidetracked, then we will just have to skip technology for the following lesson. I think there's an element of trust with this, and I think building that relationship with your students is a big part of keeping them on task with technology. Global education is a great opportunity to learn about the world around us and to broaden our students' perspectives by opening their eyes to many different cultures and communities from all around the world. I think that technology is an integral part of global education. Some of the options with this include video chatting with a class from some other part of the world to gain insight about their daily lives and their culture. And this can be done through Skype, through Google Hangout. There are many online services that can help you with this. Also starting a pen pal email program to, same thing, learn about students from a different country is also an option, maybe if the time zones don't match up. And that's a great introduction into email for our students. Even taking virtual field trips online can help students learn more about the social, economic, all the differences and similarities between our community and one that could be on another continent. Global education can help our students grow cognitively, socially, behaviorally. So I think it's a great thing to incorporate to the school improvement plan. I think getting parents involved is helpful for the teacher, for the parents themselves, and especially helpful for our students. Having almost all of your parents with access to the internet and also mobile access is super helpful for implementing a technology-based communication. Some ways that I would hope to improve homeschool communication using technology would first be to start a class website. This would always be updated with the sheets that parents need to sign, maybe for field trips, important projects that are coming up, upcoming events for the school and for our class, things that our caregivers need to know would be on this website. Of course, this will not be the only means of communication for these things. The website would just supplement the papers that are already being sent home, but sometimes they never make it home or kids forget. So it would be nice that they have this website they know they can log on to and just know what's coming up, and if they need to sign something, they could print it themselves there also. In addition, an email or a listserv or also a text reminder could be an option for parents to sign up for if they're interested in getting weekly or bi-weekly updates about our class as a whole. And then lastly, I would use technology to keep caretakers updated on their child personally. So I think it's always nice to get a quick message about your child, not just when they have misbehaved, but when they are doing well too. I would use these emails and text alerts to individually let caregivers know all the great things that their students have been doing in our classroom and at the school.